It's been a while since I've done these web vlogs, and but the occasion for it asked for it, because last week I haven't been recording anything for vlogs. That's why Thursday vlog was out, and this weekend kind of just continued that idea. Even though I had a chance to record Sunday before my workout, but I was like, nah, I'll probably do a webcam vlog. So, oh hi, your boy Ray. Today is March 17th, 2014, and welcome to Magic Hands, please. We are in 5 weeks of training of contest prep before Washington State Natural, and yeah, dude, next month is the bodybuilding show. I think if it was the me last year, go up until the show, I'd be like, God, I got so much weight to lose. I'm not losing weight. I'd be so frustrated that I'm not hitting like weekly weight drop progressions. And looking in the mirror every day, I'd be like, nah, you're not ready. But the me right now, though, coasting. It's weird that my weight has been dropping steadily, or I'm getting really good progression. My macros and calories, it's not stupid low, but it's below. It's in a calorie deficit where it's reasonable, and I don't feel like I'm angry or I'm having male PMS or anything. I feel okay with my diet, and I'm not screaming for food. Maybe by the time I'm in the evenings, playing video games really late, yes, I'm screaming for food, but that just means that you should probably be sleeping instead of playing video games, till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Not that I do that. But anyways, let's talk about some miscellaneous news before I jump into the contest prep stuff. So GRE, I took that Friday, the graduate report exam. It's done. I don't want to dwell on it. Friday, like all of Friday, I was just angry at myself because I just felt embarrassed about how much study time and how much prep I've been doing for the GRE. But at the same time, it's just like, well, I did what I can, and so it felt like maybe I needed more time to invest into it. And right now, I really don't give a damn about it anymore. So yeah, but just to kind of make fun of the situation, which is what I like to do to kind of cope with things, is to make fun of it. I'm an arts major for an English undergrad, and I haven't taken a math class for maybe like 10 or 11 years. Last math class I took was like 2003, I think, when I was working on my transfer degree. And in the GRE, you take three sections. Writing, math, and vocab. And I took the computer-based one, so I did all this on a computer. When you're done with the test, you get an unofficial score for your math and your vocab sections. In the writing section, you'll know that score way later because somebody actually reads the essay to score it. So on the tally, like I said, I haven't taken a math class in like eons. My math score, which I did not really study for, by the way, my math score scored higher than my vocab score. So that's where kind of like the embarrassment settled in. But at the same time, I was like kind of talking to my friend to kind of cope with the situation. He's like, dude, at least it's still in your blood. You're Asian. At least it's still in your blood, right? So I don't know. I just thought that's funny, but yeah. All I can do now is just finish up my grad application, turn it in, and just wait until the rejection letter comes. So yeah, I don't want to be too negative about it, but that's kind of the situation. I think I kind of dug myself into a grave even more just by getting a bad score. So poosh. Um, Next news, March 25th, 2014. What am I naming that date? March 25th, Reaper of Souls comes out. I'm still continuing the grind for that game, and I'm just focused on like at this point. I don't want to get like the cool new revamped legendaries. I'm focused on getting the Paragon levels. So because if you have a lot of Paragon points, it's just going to make the leveling process a lot more easier. And once Reaper Souls comes out, you got to reach max level before you start working on Paragon again. So I have a bunch of Paragon points ready for my Crusader once I start leveling them from 1 to 70. It's gonna be extremely easy. And I started pre-patch, pre 2.0 patch. I started at Paragon like 144, 145, somewhere around there. And now I'm Paragon 216. So yeah, I got a ton of points to allocate for my Crusader. So yeah, one Crusader. So one Crusader for softcore, one Crusader for hardcore. So I'm gonna plan to make a character for both. Because right now I actually managed to get 5 hardcore, all a character class for each hardcore slot. So yeah, so I have 5 softcore, 5 hardcore, and 2 classes. Two two classes for each one. So or yeah, 2 classes, 1 class for each size, so 2 of each. So yeah, I feel pretty good about that. Um, Contest prep. There really isn't much to talk about contest prep other than I hit my weight goal. I'm I'm taking things up a notch, and my strength is going up. Oddly, you know, it's it's weird to to have this weird um training effect where at some points in training when on some days our strength is just down. There's when we do a lift, it's just like it's just not there. Our energy is not there. Our mindset is not there. But when we're deep into prep and the show is coming up, we start to really focus down. The competitors start really focusing down, like myself. Some lifts start to increase just because that focus on training is like more tunnel visioned onto that. So like some of my lifts, man, are getting a lot more better. Like for me, for instance, I probably like to say my shoulder pressing. My shoulder presses are getting a lot more better. I've kind of had this sticky ground between like 55 and 60, but yesterday I did 65, and even though I had a hard time getting them up, because that's usually the hard thing about me being a small guy, I I ripped it out pretty good. I got at least like 7. I think that's pretty good for something that I've been trying to get back to for a long time. Like say when I was like 160. I haven't been out there for quite a while, and ooh, even on low carbs, I'm still able to hit some reps in that area, So, and so size wise, I'm pretty good. I'm looking at my progression pictures that I take every week, and I may do another transformation video again, but I'm looking at the pictures from week to week, and my size is still there. It's like I'm slimming down. Like I'm dropping the water in areas, I'm dropping the fat in areas and stuff like that. But I'm slimming down, and I love that. I love that. I love that progression. My shoulders have been popping out, my arms and chest and stuff like that have been popping out for the longest time. I'm starting to see the abs come out now. Like definitely just all around. Like I start seeing a little bit of the obliques, but you can see the 6.5 or the 4.5 pack, whatever's right here, whatever's right here with the abs. Starting to see that. My legs, my quads, and I see the striation in the quads, but it's been like that for a while, because I've been more leg focus oriented for this contest prep. But since I mentioned that, I can see a little bit more popping with my glutes and hams. So I'm like, oh, I'm making a goal, son. That's my goal for this contest prep is to get my hamstrings and glutes to get striated, hopefully. So that's why my weight goal at 135, which I hit maybe like 2 weeks ago, maybe a little under 2 weeks ago, so a little over a week ago, I hit 135, and I'm continuously still going down. But it's not more of like you shouldn't do that because you're probably going to lose size. It's more of a, well, I need to get every single part of my body striated as I can, even my butt. So that's the goal for me right now. Get striations in the butt, and we need to see that the glutes kind of just be like boom, like when I flex it, it's like I'm actually flexing my butt. So yeah. So thinking about that now that oops, I'm hitting my mic. Now that I'm thinking about that, I really wasn't thinking about getting a new posing suit, but now I think I should get a new posing suit, but with a more smaller cut on the butt, and so a little smaller mankini. That way I can kind of showcase my butt a little bit more. So I'm now going to order that for this show, and I think I'll probably do the same color because I really don't like any other color other than like the navy blue. So yeah. Oh well. But training for this week, not really much the same. Still going to try and do cardio every single day of the week, and for those rest days, I'm gonna do abs on those rest days, like how I did it last week, or how I planned last week, and how I executed it as well. I am open to doing the double cardio sessions, but I'm definitely gonna see how it feels just going through one full week again, and then maybe for next week I'll try it out. And next week is my vacation, so I have all the time in the world to focus on contest prep. So yeah. But yeah, that's nothing to say. I'd like to thank everybody who has been supporting me, kind of been helping me cope with certain situations and aspects of my life. So thank you guys and gals. And yeah, next month is going to be my biggest month. And Ray, as I'm talking to myself, so Ray, try not to be so negative from here on out because I know everything has kind of been hard, but you're gonna pull through. You're gonna pull through, dog. Or I should say, you're gonna pull through. You're gonna pull through. So, I'm gonna cook lunch, and I still got other things to do. So, bye everybody. Peace out, and stay tuned.